I wanted to go live. I'm sorry. I wanted to go live on my YouTube channel to chat with you on there, but you need 1,000 watchers and 1,000 subscribers, and I'm nowhere near 100, so 1,000 is not gonna work. So I thought, well, Twitch offers me the function to chat with you guys and girls, so I'm trying this out. I wish I could turn my camera around because I feel like I'm not in in the middle of the screen. Of course, I'm not alone here. Of course, I am here together with my. Dum 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 dum. I don't know what she's licking. You're on camera. A very big boop from Ara. That was the boop. She's not too impressed. So let's see if I can put this camera down. I can't see myself holding it all of the time. Hey, Nintendo! This is. I feel like I'm too big. So let's see if I can get this camera right. I hope my sound is working. Hey! Hello! Okay, this is the first time I'm trying this. I'm very new to this, and yes, I drink. I have problems. I know it, but I also. Those of you who've watched Game of Thrones might see. Hey, that's Game of Thrones. Okay, so this is not working. I feel like my head is falling off. Sorry, guys. Still new with this. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Well, you can see a part of my my house here. You can see one of my favorite cartoons in the back. One of my favorite animations in the other back. So I wanted to talk to you about doing my Ko-Fi for my birthday. I'm trying to raise the money to get an exercise bike. I have a rower. You can see it. It's standing. There's my rower. But with my current health issues with my hip, some days it's very hard to row. My hip sometimes even makes squeaky noises when I try to row because of the movements. At one point, I was sitting on my knees helping a friend out, and then I shifted my weight. And my hip literally went. My friend thought something was breaking apart, and I told her it was my hip. So yeah, I really love to row. I love to stay active. My doctor also told me it's good to stay active because if my muscles stay strong, then I'll be able to get a faster recovery. So I'm going for that. So that's why I was trying. Oh, my back. I'm trying to raise some money to buy an exercise bike because I was riding the bike every day at the gym. We've been in lockdown for over 17 weeks over 17 weeks now. We just started week 18 of lockdown. It doesn't look very good. Our vaccination rate is so terrible here. They've released several lists of countries with vaccination rates, and the Netherlands are very low. So it will take a while for us to be able to recover. It will take a while before everything goes back to normal, maybe. Hopefully someday. So until then, I'm trying to save money to get a rower. To get the bike. I told my parents about my Ko-Fi, about how I'm trying to raise some money for getting the bike. And then they said, well, if you don't get enough funds, we can lend you the money so you can get that bike. And when you get funds or when you get some money, otherwise, you can pay us back. So the very good news is I am getting the bike. But now the bike is sold out. Just my luck, I now have the funds and now it's sold out, so I can't get it. Well, now I'm here. I'm just gonna take you a little bit on a tour. If I switch the cameras, let's see if I can do this during the chat. I have a very small gaming collection, but on top, this is me. I think it was 6 or 7 here with my grandmother. Yes, she's feeding me an egg. I knew. This is one of my favorite movie things. It's 3D. I really love it. Yes, oh, me too, Jody. I really hope it comes back soon. I have it on several email alerts, so I'm hoping to be able to get the alerts. Yes, Lord of the Rings. I had the pleasure of meeting Roxette. I was in a cast back then, so I got my cast signed by Marie and by Per. That's Per with a signature. I also one day got Vampire. I still need to play the game, but I have played the vinyl soundtrack. Thank you, Jody. And this was the last birthday present I got before my wife became my ex. I got the Fallout Collector's Edition. I have played it a little bit, still need to dive into it. I know I'm bad. So, my PlayStation 3 games. It's not much, I know there are so many out there. I used to play a lot of SingStar with friends and a lot of Guitar Hero and Rock Band with friends. We also love to play Buzz. And of course there are several of the Lego games, because you all know how much I like Lego games. PlayStation Portable games. PlayStation 2 games. Some original Wii games and some less original Wii games. And my PlayStation 1 collection. Thanks, Nintendo. Thanks, Jody. I have been able to buy some PlayStation 3 games secondhand a while ago. I really want to get the Wonderbook games. I think there's at least still one more out there that I need to get. I think it's something with Digger. I have the Book of Spells, the Book of Potions, and Walking with Dinosaurs. Oh. And of course, I have some Vita games. And a few stacks of Game Boy games. Okay, so I told you I'm a big Roxette fan. I got this for one of my birthdays. And this is a special CD single promo that I got signed. I was fortunate enough to be able to meet Per and Marie before Marie died. Ooh. Jody says, Game Boy games. I'm going on my knees for you, Jody. Yup. Unfortunately, I had to sell a few of my Game Boy games a few years ago. So I don't have that much anymore. But I can grab my collection. I also have a not too official one. But it was a nice way to be able to play lots of games. Okay. I'm trying to lay out my games here. Yep. And some more. This is a challenge going with one hand. As I said, I used to have more games, but unfortunately I had to sell a few when money was very tight. I'm still very bummed about it. Oh. I wish I had a better working hand, because now I'm throwing things around. I'm sorry, this might seem a bit messy. To be honest, it is a bit messy. Ah! And my left hand is not working as it should. So I'm making an even bigger mess. But that's the thing with the live stream. Things can just come on spontaneously. Things can go wrong. So, okay. Oh, and I've got one less official game still for my unofficial games. It's even more games for the PlayStation, or the Game Boy Advance. So, let's see. These are my Game Boy games. Some even have the old prices on it in guilders and euros. I've got Tweety, Rayman Raving Rabbits, Rayman Advance, The Lion King. This has a very ugly sticker on it. I can't get it off without damaging the box, but it's Quidditch. This game is one of the first I bought for my Game Boy Advance game selection. The Super Mario, another Super Mario, the old-fashioned classic style. This is one I bought second hand. As you can see, it's the only box that looks like it's crap. All my boxes look a little bit better, except for that ugly sticker one. Crazy Frog Racer, The Sims Bustin' Out, The Urbz Sims in the City, Hassel at the Castle, Swamp Kart Speedway. Yes, I really love my Shrek. I know. I even have an Elmo game. Elmo in Grouchland. The Game & Watch galleries. Those were from the small handheld games they ported to the Game Boy. A Tetris challenge in Disney style. The color version of Tetris. Another Shrek game, Fairy Tale Breakdown. This is a German version of Monsters Inc. That's why it's called Die Monster AG. My first game I ever bought for my Game Boy with my first money. And of course I had to get the second one and the third one. This is a game I got from my grandmother when she heard I got a Game Boy. And then I have 2 Harry Potters. And in the back, the boxes from the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance. So, so that's my impromptu bit of my collection. Now comes the hard part. Getting it back where it came from. Let's see if I can do this in a decent way. I know some of you might think just leave it on the ground and you get to it. But having a... hi! Having a doggo also means that you can't let your stuff lay on the floor. Because it can get broken, it can get messy. Okay. Let's see. Can I put this somewhere? I'm sorry, it's very boring. I'll be back in a few seconds. Ow, ow. Maybe a few seconds more. Okay, I'm trying to do this very well. Let's see if I can change it. I'm sorry I made you get out. No worries. I'm just trying to get it all back in now because of the dog. But I'm very OCD with my games. So it has to go in there in a certain way, otherwise I go nuts. It's one of the things of being OCD minded a bit. You have to have it in a certain way. If you don't have it in that way, it will drive you nuts until you put it back. I'm not sure if anyone recognizes this, but it's really, if you have it, it can be really bad. Jullie lagen hier. Up. Up. So that was my very, oh my knee. Oh, I'm getting old. My very small Game Boy collection, but me too, so I'm not the only one. Good to know, Jody. So, so I'm getting I have the money for the bike now, so I'm really, as you said, I'm hoping it will get back in stock and I will be able to get it as soon as it's back in stock, because going on a rower with a squeaky leg, it can be fun. I tried to record it, but the squeaks were not loud enough, but sometimes it really goes and then it goes quiet again. So before you get a camera and record it, I really like Shrek. I will put you on the other camera again. I'm sorry for the reflection, but I got myself a donkey, and I have a donkey. I'm not sure if it works still. The battery's run down, or is it out? Wait. There's a button on his belly. Maybe I have to switch it. Let's see. No, unfortunately the batteries are empty. I also like elephants. So I have a Tantor, and my favorite Tantor. Oh, sorry. Timon and Pumbaa. These are all my animation and cartoons. This was a very thing before. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. Yes, it is, donkey. This is, of course, before we got all the streaming services. So when you still collected videos, well, DVDs. Hey, Tigger! I even have some Thunderbirds. I grew up with the Thunderbirds because my dad really liked them. I don't have many collectibles, but I do have Murlocs. The fish eye and the Gibbergill. Someone said to take them out of the box, but I was afraid they might get damaged, so I left them in there. I also like Star Wars, and this is, maybe someone will recognize it. This was how we used to watch movies, kids. I mean, these things we needed. I haven't played since 2017. Oh, I didn't even rewind it. But these things we used to watch our movies. Yes, I know, it's silly, isn't it? Oh, it even got an original sticker still on there. But I grew up watching Star Wars and Star Trek. Yes, VHS. Because my parents really love Star Wars and OCD. I'm putting it in the wrong way. Because my parents really loved the movies and the series. So I grew up with them. And I ended up loving it as well. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm needing my hands now. So I bought the video collection when it came out of the first three, well, the first three movies that came out. Then they came to DVD, so I bought another box. Then they released all the films in one series. These are the first 6 movies. These are the first 6 movies, but then on Blu-ray. I still need the last Blu-ray movie, but I'm waiting for it to go on sale. And yes, I even have Robot Chicken Star Wars. If you really want to have a nice drink and watch something silly, I'd recommend that. You too. I also really love Lord of the Rings. Heck, I even named my dog Arwen, so Lord of the Rings. And then of course Harry Potter. More Harry Potter. Downton Abbey. And the movie Labyrinth, I really love it. Another favorite series of mine, Game of Thrones. And some Saw. Well, you already saw my nice Tim Burton. I have a kitchen. I know I need to do the dishes. It's very bad. But hey, it's life, you know. Huh? That's how it goes. I also like Monsters Inc., as you might have seen. I went with my mother to Disney once. Got some pictures. This is a young me. This is in 2004. I was almost 24 here. Mom and I were young then. Thank you, Henpai. Welcome. I'm just chatting a little bit, showing you my apartment. This is one of my favorite pictures of Arwen and myself. I really love this one. It's really hard to get a good selfie with her because she hates cameras. I've been to Kenya once. I bought some cards and made a small collection of it. And on top, a few of my old VHS collection. I have a Cagney and Lacey box. Unfortunately, thank you, Henpai. I'm trying this out now. This is the first time I'm doing it, just chatting and trying it out on my phone. It may seem a little bit messy, but I'm doing my best. And I thought it may be nice to show you a bit of my collection. So I have some CSI, Jack, NCIS, Alien, Homeland, only the first 4. Numbers, I really love Numbers. The Shield is also a very good series. Unfortunately, I lost a few of my collection due to the divorce. Ooh, another one of my favorite things to collect, when I still had money for it. It's from Tuskers. Are these statues? Oh, put it on right. I really love this one. The detail on them. I don't know if my camera can capture it. My camera is having issue. But I really love the Tusker collection. They are so beautiful. I also got a Tusker photo frame once, so I put an Arwen in there. With my small Blu-ray collection, another Tusker one. Unfortunately, one of my Tuskers got a little bit damaged during one of my moves. I also really enjoy Batman movies, Jurassic World and Park movies. I don't have a big collection because I don't have the money anymore to save. Oh, it needs some dusting, but I love this pillow. It's got a Labrador on the front and on the back with that little cute ass. Aww. Thank you, Nintendo. And then I still don't know, should I call you Nintendo or should I call you Jody? Because I keep messing those two. Another one of my favorite pictures with Arwen. It was before I started my weight loss journey. So you can see I have a very puffy head. My record player. Some of my games. Some of my books from World of Warcraft. Some other games, World of Warcraft, Diablo and Overwatch. Some more books. Gaming books. These are mostly informational books about health, mental health, but also, if you spot it, if you enjoy the game BioShock, I can really recommend this book to you, Rapture. It gives you so much information about how the city came to be. I really enjoyed it. And I need to dust it, but I got an autograph. These are pictures from my first concert of Roxette in 1994. And 2 guitars from Guitar Hero. My grandmother used to collect, what they call it in English, tinsel. Those caps you put on your finger with sewing. I think it's something with tinsel in English. My grandmother used to collect them. And when she passed away, I got them. You might recognize this dude. You might recognize this one. Maybe even her. Tumbles, thank you, Henpai. Tumbles, I was in the right direction. I bought this bottle of beer once, mainly because I loved the etiquette on it. This one it's a drink. It's a little less full than it was when I got it, because I have it for a while. It's in German. It says Danke fürs Hundfuttern. That means thank you for feeding the dog, because I took care of my parents' dog when they were on vacation. I really love the bottle. And some more thimbles. My grandmother took them from every place where they had them. There are so many. My camera is having a little issue. Also because I can't hold my hand steady enough. Oh, of course, there's a TV. I was watching Castle. Back when there was still a Planet Hollywood, I've been to the one in Vienna and Paris. This one I bought in Paris. It was the Planet Hollywood that was close to Disneyland. And when I was in, not Vienna, Zurich. And this one I got in Zurich. I really love them. My parents know how much I love watching TV and rubber duckies, so I got a rubber TV watching ducky. Okay, my small collection. That's why I'm called PlayStation Pixie, if you aren't pets. Oh, of course. Art? Aardappeltje? Aardappeltje? Dankjewel. That was Arwen. Oh, I'm almost going on my snout here. This is a PlayStation 1 I got a while ago from a friend who didn't use it anymore. You're welcome, Nintendo. My first ever PlayStation Nintendo. I've dusted it recently, but with a dog you can keep dusting. There's a game in there. Mario Bros, Tetris and World Cup. And I got 2 other games, Kirby's Adventure and Pinball. My Wii. Yes, an NES. And the Mini NES and the Mini Super Nintendo. I did add a few games to the minis, so I can play some more. My weights. I have to use them a little less now, because my hip doesn't allow me to use them very well. My Blu-ray player. Used it last night. Watching The Two Towers, extended of course. My trusty PlayStation 4. My fat PlayStation 3 and my PlayStation 2. So the only one missing is the PlayStation 5. But I don't have money for that. First I have to get that bike. I have to work on getting healthier. Okay. If you guys want to talk about anything, just let me know. I didn't clean the house. This is just an impromptu stream I'm trying to do. The guest room. This is my old bed. I used it in this apartment until August last year. That's when I was able to finally get myself a bigger bed. I really like reading. So behind all the small gadget thingies are some books. I really like the Dan Brown books. John Grisham's juristical, what's it called? I know it in Dutch, but well, the John Grisham books that go about the law stuff, I really like. Kathy Reichs, I have some books of. My aunt had the Patricia Cornwell series of what's her last name? Skapska. Scarpetta. And she didn't want the books anymore, so I got them. So I'm reading them now. But it's a Minion bed. Yes, I love this. It's one of my favorite bed covers, to be honest, because it's so very nice and soft. That's what I miss with a bigger bed. They don't have those cute coverings. But I only read the real books when I'm sitting on my balcony in the sun. For all the other reading, I read my e-reader. Use my e-reader. Okay, some books hidden behind some Goofy and Goofy. These are several books. Most of the books are read already. This book I borrowed to my dad and he broke my spine. I was very sad that he had done that. I also enjoyed the occasional Dean Koontz. It started with Intensity. That was the first book. And then I got some more. I got 3 Scherritsen books. The other ones I mostly got on my e-reader. This is my parents' dog, well, my previous parents' dog. I named him, he was Brutus. I also like Jim Butcher, only the first book is missing. I lost it somewhere. I see you have a pink Poppelpush. Yes, that's a big Poppelpush. Then there's a smaller one, a green one there. And there's one that I always used to cuddle with when I was a kid. And that's this one. As you can see, and when you compare them, you can see one's been used. I also have a Care Bear. I got the Care Bear when I graduated for my swimming diploma. And I really like elephants and sheep. So you'll see elephants and sheep everywhere. There's even a small elephant globe. And well, books, some more books. The Somerset box. I still need to get better at the game because it's really hard for my hands. The DVD collection of the first 20 movies of James Bond. And then some more plushies and DVDs. This is an elephant that I used to sponsor a while ago at the David Sheldrick Wildlife Foundation in Kenya. This elephant's already grown up now and living in the wild again. The school I went to for several years and where I got bullied lots of years. More movies, more diddle, more movies. I just picked up ESO up again. I bought it because I heard so many good things about it. And I was going to play it with a family friend. But it was a family friend from my then wife's side. And when she kicked me out, he didn't talk to me anymore either. So I had no one to try it with. This is a drawing of Alison Hannigan and Amber Benson. They were my favorite characters in Buffy. A friend of mine drew it. And Amber Benson signed it for me. As I said, I love elephants, so when I saw this lithograph, I had to have it. And a favorite cartoonist of mine made a reference drawing to A Sound of Music. So I cut it out. It was on a calendar, so I cut it out. And I hang it here. Well, of course I have to walk Arwen, so her leash, jackets, keys. The most important room is of course the smallest room. Da-da-da-dum. There is some Arwen on my walls. Since I started living on my own, every year I'm making a new calendar. I love the Dumbo drawing. I got Jodie, I got the drawing in Disneyland Paris in 2004 when I was there with my mom. I have some diddle on my wall. I met Roxette in 2001. That is when I get the cast sign that I showed you. I even have a very small remembrance of my honeymoon in the toilet, yes, where of all places. I really love this picture, even though my ex is in it. Shit happens, they say. Well, I'm not that hating. I had a good time with her. It just ended badly. Okay, so you know I love sci-fi. So when I got the first, I had to have this poster with the 3 robots from Star Wars. I have my, I hate the reflection. This is a drawing of the Starship Enterprise. Of course, it's from the Next Generation series from Star Trek. It's signed by several of the actors and actresses who played in the series. My favorite and most important one, I think, is this one. It's a captain, Sir Patrick Stewart. I also met some people that play in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Unfortunately, several of them have since then passed away. I really remember with fondness Aaron Eisenberg. He was so very kind and so very funny and welcoming. And we also, let's see, where is he? William Brandt, Worf, None Visitor. And of course, René Auberjonois, who played Odo. He also passed away a while ago. I have very good memories on meeting these people. I still need to hang this. It's some autographs of the new Battlestar Galactica. Unfortunately, some were made out to me and my ex, but I'm okay with that. As I said, we had some good years as well. My Star Trek DVD movie box. Oh, chips. It's got all the first movies of Star Trek and Star Trek The Next Generation. Oh, I'm making a mess of it. Oh, chips. This is not going well. Houston. Mayday. Okay, hamsteren. This is from the Albert Heijn. They have commercials where they have used hamsters. And their yell is hamsteren, which means literally means with us to gather everything. So they have special sales, and you go hamsteren, you go gather all the sales. This is my birth wine. I was supposed to drink it when I was 18, but I just saved it because I liked it a lot. This is me when I was little, with the piano of my grandmother's neighbors. As I said, I really loved the rubber ducky, so when I was able to get this one, I got it. It's a Harley Davidson Wetzlar ducky with the logo on his helmet. This is my best friend since I was 14. Some cartoons, picture books, travel books, my Stargate collection, my Battlestar Galactica collection. I have a little bit of Farscape. I used to have all the seasons, but that box was gifted to me by my ex, and when we divorced she kept it. I wasn't allowed to bring it with me. Even though she didn't even like the series, she wanted to keep it. The special boxes of Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Voyager and Enterprise, and the first 2 series of the original series. You have a Harley Davidson factory. Oh, that's awesome! It's very dangerous to go there, I guess, with all the cool stuff they have available to buy. Oh, of course. Lots of sheep. I have a sheep collection above my bed. And Arwen is actually very happy I have a big messy bed now, because she can actually join me at times. My old Friends box set and my new Friends box set. The Sound of Music VHS videos set. Of course, when I bought the lithograph of Dumbo, I also had to have a Dumbo. X-Files, Heroes, Dexter, Quantum Leap, Fringe, Babylon 5. Actually, I got the Babylon 5 signed by a few. Andrea Thompson, who played Talia Winters. And, oh, what's his name? Let's see if I can find it very quickly. Ah, of course. And the autograph of Jerry Doyle. Unfortunately, Jerry Doyle has passed away since then as well. Some Hawaii Five-0, Merlin, Warehouse 13, Grimm, Supernatural for only 4 seasons, The Millennium. It was kind of a follow-up on the X-Files, and I really liked it. And the actor Lance Henriksen, I think it was. Of course, it doesn't say on the box. Does it say on the box? Frank Black. Yes, I think it was Lance Henriksen who played this. He played it very well. Some Ghost Whisperer, some Doctor Who. Well, as you can see, I have several DVDs. I'm still grateful that I have some of them even after my divorce. Because I do miss a few things that I used to have. Because my ex, or she gifted me stuff. And then during the divorce, she kept the gifts. Yep. Very nice, I know. Or I had bought stuff and she had decided that it was hers, I guess. But I was too depressed to fight over it, and she knew that. So she took advantage of it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Hello everyone. I drink and I know things. Of course, there's a ducky, but duckies! More duckies, more duckies, more duckies. My ducky collection. My shower, shampoos. Well, it's just a small bathroom, but it works. Oh, and there are some pictures here I have framed. I don't know if it's visible. This is me with my first Labrador, Chance. She unfortunately passed away a few weeks ago. This is a picture of me and my ex when she wasn't my ex yet. A picture of me with my 2 exes. And some other pictures that I made. All the pictures that I framed here are ones, well, except for the group shots and the one with the dog, but all the other pictures I made myself. And I know some memories can be painful, but they're still memories. So that's that. I hope I did good. Hi Aura. Hi schat. Schatje boep. Boep. Get the camera away from me. Okay. Phew. Well, this very impromptu stream is slowly coming to an end. If you want to help support me with the bike, there's a Ko-Fi page. It's the usual www.ko-fi.com. I know it in Dutch. In English, it's ko-fi.com/PlayStation Pixie. There's information on the bike there. There's information on my birthday goal. I didn't update it yet with the information about my parents because that just happened yesterday and I have been too busy. So now I have to end the stream, unfortunately, and I have to get to my rower because I went shopping this morning for groceries and I bought some num-nums and I ate all the num-nums, which means it's not good for the belly. So I really want to thank you for joining my impromptu stream. I do want to get back to streaming my games soon again. I'm not sure when I will be able to stream again. I was supposed to stream last week, but then something came up. That something was called Diablo 3 seasonal play. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. I hope you like this, just chatting with me. I hope to see you soon again. I hope the quality was a little bit okay, because I'm streaming through my normal, I think I stream through my cell phone now, as you can see. So thank you very much for joining. And I'm wishing you a very nice day. And for those of you who are still maybe a little bit curious, my small car, you can see it's my car because it has Arwen. Can I zoom in? No. This is the view I have from my bedroom, so it's not too bad. It's a nice day today. So, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for watching. I'll be back really soon again, I think. I might do another just chatting if you like that. Thank you very much. Have a very nice day. Goodbye to all. Yes, this is my crooked thumb. For those of you who wonder why I have difficulty streaming and gaming, let's put it on the other camera. My thumb is standing inwards. And as you can see, compared with this one, this thumb can go all the way. And this can't. So that's why. Okay. Now I really have to go to my rowing because otherwise I will never get my training done. Thank you very much for joining, everybody. I hope you liked the place. If there was any game that you just saw that I might be able to stream, unfortunately mostly I can stream as PlayStation 4 or PC. So thank you. If you know anything, let me know. Drop me a line. Wishing you a very nice day. Bye bye for now.